Hey everyone, welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. So today we have a drag build and tune for the 2014 Volkswagen Golf R Mark 7. So if you enjoyed the video or find it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, so first off we're taking our Mark 7 Golf up to the festival drag strip so that we can see how fast you can get by the speed trap at the end. So lining up in the staging booths here, we're going to launch this car from about 5,000 RPM. Just drop it there, shouldn't get any wheel spin at all. It'll take off very nicely. Up into 5th gear now, we're just going to hold this until the speed trap. So we cross the speed trap at 276 kilometers an hour. Also, a little fun fact with this build, if you floor it in reverse and put it into first straight away, it will do a little bit of a wheelie. So now that we've seen how fast it is by the speed trap, we'll now take it into the festival drag strip race so that we can see how it compares to other cars as well as get a time by the end. Right, so coming into the festival drag strip here, we should be able to launch very nicely with very little wheel spin at all. Currently in 2nd place, which isn't bad for this little Golf. Now in 1st, up into 6th gear. We're just going to lose this race by a small margin, but we got a time of 16.5 seconds. Alright, so now that we've seen how fast the Golf R is, we'll now take it into the festival and I'll show you how to upgrade and tune it. Alright, so we're going to come into the custom upgrade menu with our stock 2014 Volkswagen Golf R. Then if we come over to the conversions tab and into engine swap, we're going to put in the 1.6 litre inline-4 turbo rally engine, throw that in there. Come out of the conversions, we'll now come over to the tires and rims. We're going to first put on the drag tire compound, as well as making the front and rear tires as wide as possible, and we'll be switching out the rims for something lightweight. So we can come out of tires and rims now, and we'll come over to the drivetrain. So in here we're going to swap out for the race clutch, then the 7-speed race transmission. We're also going to put on the race drive line and the race diff. So we can come out of drivetrain and into the platform and handling. In here we'll be putting on the race brakes, then off-road springs and dampeners, then race front and rear anti-roll bars, followed by the race weight reduction. So out of platform and handling, and finally the engine. So in here we'll be putting in the race cams and valves, the race engine block, race turbo, and then removing the restrictor plates. So that's it as far as upgrades go for the Golf, so you can go ahead and apply all of these. Alright, so now that we've upgraded the Golf R, we can come over to the custom tuning menu here. So first off, I'll show you the metric tune, and then I'll show you the differences for the imperial tune, and I'll leave the tune code on screen now. So for tire pressures, we're just going to change the front here down to 1.0 bar. Then if we come over to the gearing, we're going to change our final drive to 3.25. First gear can stay at 4.15, second can stay as well as third. 4th gear we're going to change to 1.38, 5th will be changed to 1.09, 6th will be changed to 0.92, and 7th will be 0.79. So now if we come over to the alignment, we're going to set our front and rear camber angles to 0 degrees and the front caster angle to 7 degrees. In the anti-roll bars, we're just going to stiffen these up as much as possible. So 65 in the front and 65 in the rear. Now if we come over to the springs in the front here, we're going to set this up to 70.1. And in the rear, we're going to bring this up to 50.1. Just like this. So now if we come over to the dampening, we're going to set our front rebound stiffness down to 2.1. Come all the way down to there. Then our rear rebound stiffness, we're just going to bring this down slightly to 6.5. For the bump stiffness, we can leave the front at 2.4, but the rear, we're going to bring this up to 6.2. Alright, so now finally, if we come over to the differential tab at the end, we're going to set our front acceleration here up to 90%. Then the rear acceleration, we're going to bring this up to 95%. And then the center balance at the bottom, we're going to set this to 76%. So that's it as far as the metric tune goes. So now I'll show you the differences for the Imperial tune. So as far as differences go for the Imperial tune is you want 15 PSI in both the front and rear tires. Then if we come over to the springs tab in the front here, you want 392.5, and in the rear you want 280.5. So that's it as far as the differences go for the Imperial tune, so you can go ahead and apply all of these. Alright everyone, so this has been a drag build and tune for the 2014 Volkswagen Golf R. So if you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe.